Hey folks, welcome to mini concert number 54. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on the East Coast. And next week we're going to do it at 7:30 Eastern Daylight Time. I'm going to give the people on the West Coast a little more time, and maybe kids, anybody with kids, a little time to put them to bed. First song tonight is the Donovan song that I first heard at Duke University when I was learning how to play the guitar. It attracted me because it was an easy song, and it's a pretty song. Yellow is the color of my true love's hair. In the morning when we rise, in the morning when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Blue is the color of the sky. In the morning when we rise, in the morning when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Green is the color of the sparkling corn. In the morning when we rise, in the morning when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Mellow is the feeling that I get when I see her. When I see her, oh yeah, that's the time, oh that's the time I love the best. Freedom is a word I rarely use without thinking. Without thinking. About the time when I was loved. Yellow is the color of my true love's hair. In the morning when we rise, in the morning when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. That's called Colors by Donovan. Next song is a James Taylor song. He wrote this as a result of the death of a high school friend to suicide. I usually strum this song, but I was messing around with it earlier and decided I'd give it a try picking. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. Walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. just can't remember who to send it to. Seen fire and I've seen rain, seen sunny days I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another way day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Seen fire and I've seen rain, seen sunny days I thought would never end. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought I'd see you again. Been a walking my mind through an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. There's plenty of time on the telephone line, talk about things to come, sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Seen fire and I've seen rain, seen sunny days I thought would never end. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought I'd see you again. Yes, I always thought I'd see you one more time again. So that's Fire and Rain by James Taylor. Next song is an Appalachian song. It's written by a fellow by the name of Thomas Land back in the 1870s, and in the song he wrote the lyrics. In the song he relates the story of a fellow who killed his girlfriend and was tried and convicted. But the song was done by a whole bunch of people back in the early 1900s. And then it was picked up about the mid-50s by a group by the name of the Kingston Trio. And they actually got sued because they didn't get the licensing for the proper licensing to do it. And they actually lost the suit. But anyway, it was a good song originally, and also by the Kingston Trio. I modified a version that was done by Doc Watson, and this is Tom Dooley. Hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. You killed poor Laurie Foster, poor boy, you're bound to die. Met her on the hillside, there you took her life. Met her on the hillside, and you stabbed her with your knife. Then you left her by the roadside, then made your excuse. You left her by the roadside, and you hid her clothes and shoes. Hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. They killed poor Laurie Foster, oh boy, you're bound to die. 2 times you've been convicted, and your sentence has been read. Though you swear you never harmed a hair of poor little Laurie's head. Well, I don't know the truth of it, tell me if you can. I think it had a bit to do with Rory's cousin Ann. Hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. They killed poor Laurie Foster, and poor boy, you're bound to die. Then you ran away, they said, 'cause you wanted to be free. If it hadn't have been for Grayson, you'd have been in Tennessee. This time tomorrow, I reckon where you'll be, down in some lonesome valley, hanging from a white oak tree. So hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. You killed poor Laurie Foster, poor boy, you're bound to die. That's Tom Dooley. Kind of a hodgepodge of the Kingston Trio, Doc Watson and me. I made up a couple verses in there. Next song is a Gordon Lightfoot song. First time I ever heard this was by, it was done by Ian and Sylvia. Saw him down at the cellar door on M Street in Washington. Four strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I think I'll go out to Alberta. The weather's good there in the fall. I got some friends that I can go to working for. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through that 100 times or more. 4 strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Well, if I get there before the snow flies, but things are going good, well, you could meet me if I sent you down the fair. But by then it would be winter, not too much for you to do, and those winds sure can blow cold up there. 4 strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. So that's 4 strong winds. Okay, the people are all asking, what do Buddy Holly and the Crickets, Danny and the Juniors, and Elvis Presley have in common? The musical answer is this. All my love, all my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. All my life I've been awake, tonight there'll be no hesitation, oh boy. When you're with for me. Well, the stars appear in the shadow of the falling. You can hear my heart calling. A little bit of love makes everything right. I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All my love, all my kisses. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. Well, rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Rock and roll is really cool. I dig it to the end. It'll go down in history. Just you watch, my friend. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. Ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. Ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class. That was just a lie. Well, they said you was high class. That was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. All my love, all my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. So the answer, other than musical, is they all did rock and roll stuff. And it was all in the same key, roughly. Last song tonight is a modification of a song by the name of the Separation Blues. I did a variation called the COVID-19 Blues, and hopefully because of all the vaccinations and the dropping numbers in the States, in the future, if I ever do this song, it'll just be a sort of an historical reference, and I'm hoping that's true. Mama's in the kitchen, Papa's in the hall. Mama's in the kitchen, Papa's in the hall. Mama's in the kitchen, Papa's in the hall. They don't talk to each other at all because they got the COVID-19 blues. Well, you see that fly crawling up the wall. See that fly crawling up the wall. See that fly crawling up the wall. He don't talk to Mrs. Potter at all because they got the COVID-19 blues. When you kick your baby out of bed, she's not wearing a mask. And when you ask her to social distance, she's not up to the task. You better leave that woman. Leave her quick. You better leave that woman and leave her quick. Leave that woman and leave her quick. Oh, you know you're likely to get sick. It's better to leave than to get the COVID-19 blues. Well, this dude in China, he went and bought a bat. Despite the regulations, he went and bought a bat. This dude in China went and bought a bat. I'm sure that he did not realize that he'd be the start of the COVID-19 blues. Well, we didn't pay attention, so the damn thing spread. We didn't pay attention, so the damn thing spread. We didn't pay attention, so the damn thing spread. Now our hearts are full of dread. Better to leave than to get the COVID-19 blues. When you kick your baby out of bed, she's not wearing a mask. When you ask her to social distance, she's not up to the task. woman, leave her quick. Leave that woman and leave her quick. Leave that woman, leave her quick. Oh, you know you like to get sick. It's better to leave than to get the COVID-19 blues. Yeah, it's better to leave than to get the COVID-19 blues. It's COVID-19 blues, and that is mini concert number 54. 55 next week, and remember, 7:30 Eastern Daylight Time next Wednesday night. See you then.